works too.
Fuck.
Oh my god, Lester's
I'm too
dying. His mic's not
demoralized
picking
from the
up.
strangle text. I can't think straight.
Oh.
Okay.
Holy.
We're back. The
That's
last
2 out of
thing
3.
last thing to happen is I told Peppers it was his turn, and then I didn't hear anything like immediately after that. So
Oof. Well, what I wanted to do was told the dead on
There
that
we go.
this water right here.
okay. It fails.
Oh my. Oh.
Versatile. And then I get to add oh. +7. Yeah. So 30. Is that a roll? Oh no, it's just straight 7. Yeah, 30 points of damage.
For what?
The Toll the Dead roll.
Yeah, but why are you adding to it?
Necrotic Shroud.
Okay. All right. Oh, it's its turn now. It heals 10,
No.
and it's gonna slide in here so it doesn't leave anybody's area, but is threatening all of you. Hmm.
The Windows comment pissed it off. It must be running like some embedded Windows 95.
Yeah. It's like, I guess it wasn't like an update. I don't know. It's just like the service stopped running, so I'll have to dig into that later.
Mm-hmm.
So, you keep giving people health, so it's gonna punch you, Janira. Try to. There's a punch. For 10. And
Yep.
Which
Temeki.
one? Which one's to who?
Janira.
Oh.
They are both to Janira. It recognizes that she's keeping people healed or protecting them in some way. It's just a race for damage at this point.
Yeah.
Good old
And
EPS check.
And how much spell slots do we want to use?
Mm-hmm.
Whose turn?
It's Temeki's.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit this guy.
Okay. Hit, and hit. All 3. 10, 19, 26.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And with that, I gotta go to bed because I gotta wake up early tomorrow.
Okay. We won't. We probably won't do a whole lot more after this, but if anything important comes up, we'll let you know.
Alright, sounds good. Yeah, thank you everyone.
Yeah.
Hey,
Have a
thank
good night.
you. Have a good night.
Night, Lester. Okay, Ember.
I'm scared.
And it's feeling the pressure over there in the corner, I'm sure.
I'm scared. She's literally just backed up in the corner.
I had a plan worked out to try and grab you, but it's not gonna work.
I will move right here.
Okay.
I'm not. Oh, no AOP.
No AOP.
And God damn it. Everything's ranged. Why am I like this?
Well, you're a back line. Just not always a blue sky scenario being the back line.
No, it's not. I'm gonna be a weenie, everyone, and I'm just gonna hold a misty step in case I get attacked. I'm just gonna hold it,
Okay.
and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do.
Weenie Hut Junior.
It's not
Weenie Hut
healthy to
Junior.
hold it.
I gotta hold my
Chimera.
weenie. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
go. You gotta go.
By the way, Peppers, we never made any Constitution checks for that bless.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
Oh, what is that? 3?
and you took a bit of damage. We're just not gonna worry about it till the next time you get hit. But
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Oops.
I just realized that everybody still had bless. I was like, oh, Sergeant Pepper's taking some hits.
I like the assumption I would have failed it. And you right. My Constitution saving throws kind of suck.
Maybe, maybe not.
But remember, you have something special that I gave you, but I don't remember what it was, but I gave it to you.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
It's a constitution thing for saving throws. It's my turn.
It is your turn.
I apologize. All right, we're gonna hit big old boy right here. We fucking quit the healing.
Okay. Just
Does
misses.
that hit? I'll do my roll. Oh, 1d4 while I still got it.
That's
Huh?
enough.
Ah!
Just needed the one. 9. And sneak attack. Okay.
Janira, am I in the good spot for your? You said you wanted me to be behind. Is this the correct behind? Do I need to move over? I don't remember what she was saying earlier.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's maybe a little past. I think the gate for that is kind of closed.
Okay.
A little bit.
Well, I attack again.
That hits.
Cha.
7. Not quite enough to take it down.
Dang it.
Eden, it's your turn. It's in your face.
So disadvantage here.
Yeah, if you're shooting your bow, it'll be at disadvantage.
Are we up against a wall of some sort behind us?
Technically, no, but if you go down that way, you'll be leaving the battle.
What about to our left and right? Are we in like some sort of archway, maybe?
So the stuff that's kind of outside of here, I didn't have much time to really decorate it. It's like grass.
Okay, so this is all open.
Yeah.
Around us.
Mhm.
Okay, I was gonna try to use a wall somewhere.
Yeah. There's no climbing around you right now.
I'd like to cast base step.
Oh, it says something different since you're in winter mode now. Yeah.
Yeah, it casts fear basically, but it's only until the end of my turn, so it's not too useful. But I can teleport 30 feet. I'd like to teleport here. Would that incur an AOP?
No.
Okay, so I'd like to move here.
Okay.
Let me move. There it is.
There you go.
Okay, that was my bonus action.
And then what is the save they need to make? I know it's a DC of 12.
One creature within 5 feet, so I'm not within range. Wait, of where I. Before I teleport, must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He fails.
Okay, so he's frightened.
Do you feel fear, robot?
It looks like your Windows needs to be updated.
Windows.
That
So I
fucking
think-
scene from Dragon Ball Z Abridged when Vegeta's attacking one of the androids.
Oh yeah, was it like 16?
It was. Oh no, it was. Gosh,
I know which one you're talking about.
19, I
He
think.
rips his arms off. He rips his
Yeah.
arms off, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So frightened does like disadvantage. What does it do?
It basically they have to move away from you if they can. And they have disadvantage if you're in their sight line when they attack.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. I see. Okay.
Yep.
Well, winter kind of sucks, but it's a little better than autumn.
I don't think it'll matter too much in this guy's case.
Yeah, I'll attack the same target.
Okay. $18 hits. Right into the slits of his visor.
Since he's Hunter's Mark, I'll add 1d6 to that.
Oh yeah, he's dead. As the arrow thunks into its helmet, its head kind of snaps back a second and it falls to its knees. And you all hear, your free license has expired. Would you like to purchase WinRAR? And it falls to the ground. Unmoving.
All right, I'll do my second attack on the other Shield Guardian.
Okay. That one is
There.
largely untouched. It keeps healing. 27. Oh, that was your attack roll. I was doing the
Yeah,
same
that was
thing Lester was doing earlier. It hits.
So I'm guessing that hits.
Yeah, definitely. Seven.
Okay, I'd like to pull him toward me 10 feet.
Okay. Force movement does not incur an AOP, so Tameki doesn't get a free swing on him.
What does he fail that?
No, he does not.
Okay. All right. I'll end my turn.
He rebounds
Crap.
like an elastic band.
This one must be a cloud model. He has elasticity baked in.
Janira. God damn it, Jesus. I feel like I'm the only one here who understands that joke too.
Lester probably would have laughed. Here.
Yeah, Lester definitely would have laughed at that.
I just got told of that. Oh yeah, I can't use the buttons.
Can't use the buttons.
Yeah.
The
I'm not broke.
gumdrop button.
I said that if I was muted. Fuck. It's like not the gumdrop buttons.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oops.
He fails, so he does take the 12.
Very good.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? You're free to walk around this guy's dead.
Oh. No, I'm good right here. I like this tree.
Okay. Well, top of the Shield Guardian's
Like
turn.
this tree.
He heals 10. And he's gonna keep punching what's in front of him. So 1 for Tameki, 1 for Ember. $14, Ember. Ouch.
My AC is 15.
You're also holding a Misty Step if you wanted to use it.
I do not.
Okay. All right, then Peppers.
Well, doing pretty good on HP. I too shall toll Laydade. DC 18. Wisdom saving throw. Hello.
Fails.
Hey.
My cat's being a nuisance. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't knock over this pitcher of water.
Nice. 27.
22.
Yep, 22.
Okay. Back to the top of the round. It would be Tameki.
He probably gonna attack.
Yeah, he gonna tack.
I'd be surprised
How
if he
does his-
didn't.
How? Yeah. How does his thing work? Do I use the hand axe?
You're gonna use Forge Ringer twice, and then the hand axe once.
I'm gonna do. So, gonna use this one twice.
Yep. So do attack twice. 17 hits. 13 misses. So damage on those once. 8.
And then the hand axe once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That hits. For another 8. Okay, cool.
Slapping him up.
Ember.
Yeah.
I will just firebolt at disadvantage.
Okay.
I guess I'll move away from Tameki just in case.
You don't know what you're gonna get into being next to him.
You're in the splash zone. A 15 doesn't
Uh-huh.
hit, sadly.
I did not add my D4.
Okay, that could
Is
do it.
still blessed?
Yes. Yeah. Yep, that's enough.
Very nice.
Ooh,
15.
pretty good.
Ooh, Chimera, you're up. With Keaton on deck.
My turn. I'm out. We throwing? Hold up.
That's enough. Yep.
We sneak. Wait, we got to damage first.
Yeah.
Cha!
8. Now sneak.
Sneak.
I didn't have the +2, so I'll add it here. So 13.
And then a bonus attack.
Hits.
4,
Okay.
6.
Yep. Okay. Keaton.
Move 20 feet. Here.
Okay.
Attack the shield guardian.
Ooh. Critical fail. Fortunately for you, no one is directly in the way of your shot, so nobody gets hit.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'll try to attack once again.
Yep, a 30 would definitely hit. The 19
Okay.
that you rolled? Yep.
That's your temp HP, Ember.
Damage. I'm going to attempt to move him.
Back.
Well, actually, I want to try to move him up. So, given that there's like a little wall,
Mm-hmm.
could I try to have him like trip over it as I pull him across it?
Well, let's see if he happens to fail this. Not likely. Yeah. But if it did, we could make a roll for it and see what would happen.
Okay. I'll use my bonus action and apply Hunter's Mark. And then I'll end my turn.
Okay. Janira. You can get that
You know
door
what I'm
open.
doing.
Dong.
You know what this is. Oh, he fails.
Ding dong. Damn.
Bing bong.
A 6 and a 1. Oh. That's it. I sleep. Bonus action, sleep.
Bonus action sleep. Well, back to what he was doing. Trying to punch the wizard and the barbarian. Wow, 26. That will hit either of you. Let's say that one is going to go up against Tameki because that's the first punch I threw last time. Second one is Ember. 17.
You have 12 temp HP.
Okay.
And Tameki takes half damage, right?
That is correct. Peppers.
Oh, my temp HP.
What? You got temp HP.
The old binging among and
Where's my hug?
Oh my god. You're one of those.
Yeah,
Where's
my
Missed.
my hug?
Yeah, and 7 to that too.
24.
Nice.
24.
That's a pretty nasty combo, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Back to Tameki.
Okay, he gonna do the thing again.
I'd be very surprised if you guys don't take him down this turn.
Wait, am I missing damage on my Till the Dead? What is that thing?
Wait.
What'd you do?
Necrotic Shroud.
Oh. I'll save that
Hold
for the next campaign.
Add the defoes. The faux and the faux mo.
Oh, oops. I used it to. I had the thing clicked where it was like basically he was repairing something,
Oh,
not hitting, and it was like you can't use this action anymore. I was like, what? The fuck I can.
Hits. Hi, Penny.
Holy shit.
2 both hit. Yep. For 12 and 7, so 19. 15 does not hit. But
And
add
he
your
has bless?
Yep, add your bless. That's enough. That will hit as well. Is it enough? Oh my gosh.
Be strong, man. I do it.
He is. He is not quite dead yet.
Oh, I do it though.
Alright, Ember. You just need to do 1.
Oh, don't do that to me. You have disadvantage, man. All right.
You don't have anything that's a
1.
saver suck? That's not fireball.
No, unfortunately, I went like things that would be canonically hers, which was a bunch of fire moves that are all ranged. So nope. E.
Are you hiding behind your
A
brother?
14 unfortunately doesn't do it.
Oof. That's okay. My team got it. It's all good. We
Chimera.
got
Just
Okay,
need the
we
one.
schmack.
Just need the 1.
Hokum.
Time to play. Can you hit it with a crit? She can.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's fucking
fucking
go.
I
Go.
told you I did it. I do it.
Yes.
I strong man.
We all.
Wait.
We all know.
For the 30.
We all know we
Okay.
don't need it. But go ahead and roll your sneak attack as a critical as well, because it would
I thought you were
also
gonna
get the
spread
crit.
him.
How do I do it as a critic?
Should be able to click damage, and it should give you the option to do critical.
Oh, it does. You're right.
Yeah. So 32 points of damage on 1 attack, and he is hella dead. In
Blah,
fact,
blah.
you're
I just be over here throwing my daggers. They don't pay attention to me, but they fucking hurt.
your psychic dagger actually manages to get up underneath the helm, like where that armor goes into what the neck should be, and the head just like pops off.
Pop.
And it kind of bounces a few short feet away.
Tameki runs over and picks it up and
Yep.
like throws it in the air like, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So for the moment, the field is cleared, and things return to silence.
Motherfucking
So the
gun
alarm?
boy.
What was the source of the alarm?
What do you mean?
We initiated
Alarm
the
went off at the
encounter.
beginning of the fight.
Yeah, you said there was an alarm.
No. They were alarmed. Sorry.
They were
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
Good.
There was no audible alarm.
I was like, oh shit, more's coming. Oh fuck. I'd like to just take a look at the surroundings for any more danger.
Okay.
Is there like commotion somewhere?
At the moment, not currently.
Are there any people around? Like, I'm surprised we didn't.
Yeah, it's
It actually seems like this part of the square immediately in front of the Hall of the Magister has been cleared. There's no one here.
So maybe they planned for this area to be empty. Or maybe it was lunchtime. Or maybe.
Hotel. Now that the battle is finished, yeah, let's have a round of perception checks from everyone. Just kind of scope out the square here before you go
assuming I'm
into the
no longer
building,
blessed.
or try to go in the building.
D4.
I think Bless should still be.
It's a minute.
It's a minute, so it'll be up just long enough for you to take this quick look around after the battle, and then after that it would fall off.
My thing also goes away.
Yep. Boop. Oh. I said boop. There we go. It was the boop of deletion. How dare you defy me? There we go.
I am God and I command you. to-"
Peppers, Ember, and Tameki, as you begin just kind of looking around the square, you do see some things. A quill. You find a small bag that may have been dropped at some point. A book or two lying on the ground as if they too had been dropped.
I pick up the bag.
It's a fairly standard, kind of like just kind of shoulder bag for one to store books in it. It does have a few things inside. Looks to be a few scrolls, a book on potions, and a few just loose odds and ends, like, you know, paper bits that just build up over time at the bottom of a bag.
So,
Go ahead.
were you gonna do something with it?
I was gonna give you the book on potions.
Oh, I'll take it.
Yeah, I was like, I got something for you, and I was gonna look through the scrolls too. Is the scrolls anything like we can use?
They look to be full of notes. It actually looks maybe a bit like a recipe of some kind.
Ooh.
It doesn't say what it's for, but it lists out a number of alchemical ingredients and
Okay,
instructions
yeah, I was gonna assume
on
it was like alchemy.
how long to cook it and the temperature at which it needs to be cooked and things like that.
And I'm gonna hand that to Ember too. Don't know what this is, but it looks like potion stuff.
Yep.
I'll keep it.
Probably some poor student's homework.
That's what I'm thinking. There was students probably all in the square, and that guy, what was his name? Ethan, Ian, Aaron.
Aaron.
She said that they were like hand in hand together, and he's not there. So maybe they're taking students and putting them somewhere. You think that's like a
Maybe.
possibility?
We didn't even ask her where she was.
But why only select students?
But like,
know.
what if they were all here in this like area, and they just moved her and Aaron, and they were just too lazy to put them back together? Just like dumped them over in the dormitory area.
It is true. She did not specify where she was. She was too much in a panic to do much, honestly.
Poor girl's gonna get randomly wet when she wakes up.
And not in the fun way.
No, not in the fun way at all.
So now I'm worried they're doing something with the students.
Yeah, that is concerning. I take the bag that I had in my hand and just toss it over my shoulder.
Okay. You now have a shoulder bag.
Oh, I know. I mean, like I.
Oh,
Toss
you
it,
just
like,
throw it
I
away?
don't care
Okay.
about it. Yeah. It's like that's concerning. Well, tosses the bag.
Can I
Then-
have like a recollection moment?
Of?
So the person we found was it was like a young girl, right? And she had talked about being separated from her boyfriend Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other students that we passed along the way? No, never mind. Never mind. I think we should continue forward in the building.
Okay. Kind of along that line, I will, if it helps any, when you guys kind of made your way over here, you went sort of the weird way around everything. It's not a path that most students would take.
Yeah.
So you might have passed a few people, but they would be few and far between. Yes, the Hall of the Magister sits in front of you. It's a building several stories on its own, and then, of course, flanked by the two towers on either side of it. It's grand in scope, and probably for the first time that you've seen it, Ember, it has a sense of foreboding behind it. Maybe it's just the yellowish light that is filtering in because of the dome.
It has a, what is it? Hyrule Castle vibes when it's like covered in shield. You can't go in there. It's scary.
Yeah.
You got to give the guy's child a fox mask to get past the gate.
Oh shit. I guess I'll bring up the dormitory thing again because I'm a little bit worried that we're not gonna be able to rest for a long time in there.
Yep. You
So
you know that you've been in here for a couple hours now, but it's hard to tell what time of day it is. Everything is just this dull amber color.
Where would the wands be from this direction? Because I know we're pretty close. I don't know if this is where they would keep the wands.
Ember, you would know that inside on the first floor of the Hall of the Magister, there is an administrative section, a collection of offices that students would go to sign paperwork or, get whatever that they needed on an administrative level to facilitate their staying at the university.
I will relay that.
So you'd need
And
to go
I-
inside.
Yeah. Maybe we can go in there, kind of scope things out, come back out if we get roughed up, and then go towards the dorm or
Yeah,
something.
that sounds good to me. I feel like since we're closer here now, it would be smarter than trying to find it on a random student, and then having to guess which room theirs was.
Yeah.
I'm good with that plan.
Captain Peppers, do you still have the locket?
Yes, I do believe so.
The diagram depicted on the locket, does it match what we see before us?
Does it?
I'm sorry, one more time. I was in the middle of something.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that. So there was a diagram depicted on the locket that was like etched into it that was supposed to resemble the Hall of the Magister and the Four Towers, I believe.
Oh, yeah. It's like the silhouette of the building itself. Just like it's like a corporatized logo, basically.
Yeah, I'm just asking him to compare what he sees on the locket as to what we see before us, if there's any differences. For example, if the locket was made 50 years ago and now there's another structure ahead of us, or if there's one missing.
It does match with the current standing structure.
Okay.
I see what you're asking now. There are two entrances into the Hall of the Magister. Both of them are large, grandiose entrances that you reach via stairwell. It's a pretty large stairway that leads up to it. It's almost an entire floor off of what would be the ground floor. Both of these grand entryways are currently closed.
Is there a window or anything?
Nearby, yeah.
There are some windows, but nothing that you're able to see into from this space. You'd have to get up to the second and third floors.
I could attempt to climb in, maybe unlock the doors from the inside, depending on what nature they're being obstructed.
The windows, like, I know that things stop working within 30 seconds. Would my broom be able to make that trip person by person up and down within that time limit?
It would need someone on it at all times for it to remain working. And when you did try it, it kind of like it's faltering. It's not working as well as it should.
This is like the chicken, the fox, and the grain. We can do this.
The what?
I know what he's talking about. The RuneScape quest.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is a RuneScape quest, but it's like a riddle.
Yeah.
I mean, I can manage it myself. I could scale in, climb in through a window, find a way to open the entrance from the inside. If everyone's comfortable with that.
And I touch his shoulder, and it's like we can connect and keep
Whoa.
me updated. Whoa. Connection.
Yeah. Cover it up.
No, like
Comfortable.
if you
So-
feel comfortable with it. And I still have this, and I hand him the scroll. If you want the scroll.
I think you should keep the scroll.
Okay, I put it back.
Okay, so what is the plan?
Try to scale the wall through a window. Find a way to unlock the door, if possible, to open one of the entrances into the building.
Sure. Now, I should clarify that you're not sure that the doors are locked. You just see that they are closed.
Oh,
Oh. Try to open up the door.
Yeah, maybe we should knock. Perhaps there's someone on the inside who will just simply let us in.
Okay. So, marching order for who's going in and in what order. If you want to arrange yourselves and your tokens here, so I'll have it for next time too.
Tameki first.
Okay.
I think I'm good with this order. With where that is. Trying to remember what we had before. I can go here. If you want to get
It was
farther
on
back,
the-
Ember.
Yeah, if we want to follow the same thing on the other map,
Where
where
am I
we
going?
wrote it down.
We're lining up. So if you want to be in front of me, I can get behind you, or I can go in front of you. Doesn't matter. Your range. Get your cute booty behind me.
You.
I still have a fighting chance
Damn.
if someone gets in front of me.
I will also mention that I'm nervous about opening the door, and that thing that shot Tameki is gonna hit him again if they're waiting. So maybe like I can try opening the door with the mage hand or something, so we're not in line of
that's a-
sight of the door opening.
Yeah, that's a smart move as well.
I
Or if
wanna
it's trapped.
top off Tameki with my healer's kit as well.
Okay.
Thank you, per Tameki.
Let me remember how this works and how much it heals.
So
Or
maybe I could ask. Go ahead, Rhea. Sorry.
Go ahead and keep talking. I just gotta figure this out.
Okay. So I'd like to ask Ember if we're entering some sort of great hall area, or if the windows that we could see would be like the same room but on an upper floor. Like, would that give me a vantage point if I were to actually scale the wall and come in through a window? Or would I be on an entirely different floor?
So Ember, the main entryway does lead into a grand hall. There are offices in both the back left and back right corners from the doorways. And there is stairways that lead up to a second level, some of which does actually look down onto the Great Hall itself. Why is this in this playlist? So what do?
If anyone feels like that would give me a good vantage point, we could always regroup later, and I'm still mentally connected with Camiro.
True.
And let's say the door is actually locked and you need me to be up there anyway. I'd already be there. Just save time.
Yeah, that's a good idea. You could do
Yeah,
that.
that's fine. Sounds good.
Okay, so Kidan, you're ranging up ahead a bit.
Yeah. Or at least separate from the group as they converge on the door.
Okay.
I'll try to basically scale the wall with my shoes.
Okay, give me a stealth check. A critical. Very nice.
Nice.
Okay. You approach the building, and you're gonna go up to like the next floor up from the entrance.
Yeah, just the nearest window. I'll just try to walk up the wall to the nearest window.
Okay. You make the walk still within view of the party down below. And the nearest window is one just kind of up and to the left of the main doorway. And peeking through that window, you can see what appears to be a walkway and a kind of banister around the walkway. And beyond that, you can see what looks to be bits of the old, of the grand hallway itself. You climb a little bit higher to get a better perspective on it. And you can see, at least from this vantage point, the grand hall appears to be empty. Make me a perception check.
Wow.
Okay. So,
Win some, you lose some. Yeah.
Feeling suddenly very exposed on the side of the building here, you just take a quick, brief once over of the room, and you clock as much detail as you can about the room. The kind of upper level is relatively small. There's not a whole lot of room to walk around up there. It looks like it just kind of leads into like the outer wings of the building. At the grand hallway itself, there are a number of columns kind of throughout the room that blocks a lot of the vision that you have. You do notice a large chandelier-like object hanging from the ceiling. And that's really about all you can see from this vantage point. You think you can just about make out one of the offices in the far corner of the grand hallway, but there's not many lights on inside, so it's difficult to say for sure.
So I'll relay to Kamira that I think this is a good spot, a good vantage point to maintain. And then I'll try to step, kind of look back and like give like a little salute, and then just kind of like step into one of the windows.
The windows
Oh.
do not open from the outside here. You would have to...
Oh, I was thinking it might be open.
No. It's just a glass window.
Mm,
They're rich enough to actually have glass out here.
yeah.
But I mean, nothing a little B&E can't solve.
Yeah, if only we had a glass specialist around.
Oh my god, we do.
Yeah.
It's just
Well-
a little heavy.
So imagine kind of like holding a bow ready and not like completely drawing back an arrow, but just sort of like readying one, and then peering down into a hole. But I'm kind of doing that on the edge of the window, and
Okay.
kind of looking in.
Okay, so not breaking in just yet, just keeping an eye out.
Right.
Okay. So then you relay that information down to Kamira.
I relate everybody else.
Yeah, I'll just say the window's haunted. It's locked.
That's hot.
Moon's
We
haunted.
should-
Yeah.
You wanna you wanna try that mage hand?
I also
gotta
have a
open up the
mage
door?
hand if I needed to, or the moths rather. But yeah, go ahead.
Is there like, can you see down into where the entryway leads to? Like the door? Is there people there?
He cannot see the door from his perspective.
Oh, okay.
The walkway is blocking that part of the room.
Okay. I will try the mage hand.
Okay. Sending your mage hand forward. Remember, it only lasts for 30 seconds and then it goes away.
That's fine.
How high up am I? 30 feet?
Let's see. Yeah, 25, 30 feet, somewhere in that region.
Little compromise.
You have to situate yourself somewhat close enough to the door to be able to open it with mage hand. What are the limitations of Mage Hand? How heavy can it lift or move?
It says you can cause the hand to manipulate an object, open a unlocked door or container, stow, retrieve an item, pour contents out of a vial.
The hand
Can't
can't
attack, activate magic items, carry more than 10 pounds.
The hand pushes up against the door, but can't seem to open it. Needs a little bit more oomph. You can say from your previous interactions being here, during normal hours, these doors stay open. It's only at night when they close.
And do I know if it's like a magic lock? Normal lock?
Again, it's difficult for you to say if it's locked, but they're big, heavy doors.
Can two mage hands open the door?
Possibly.
I'll look at Keedan. I may need some help down here.
He didn't have Mage Hand as well?
I technically do, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I said I would want to do it in the form of the moths, but yeah, I have Mage Hand.
Okay.
And I communicate, like, I guess, in my mind, he hears, like, Ember through my mind communicating, like, kind of like whenever you're subconsciously hearing someone else talk.
Yeah.
You think it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to shout to each other, because you're very clearly within view and within at least shouting distance.
Yeah.
So Keedan doesn't really acknowledge that anything's being asked. You just see a little fluttering moth fly from Keedan's armpit toward the door.
Not the pit moth.
They're all there. They're all there.
Flies down to the door, and moving as quickly as you can, you send your Mage Hand back up there as well, Ember. And with the two of them combined, it does slowly begin to push the door in. Oh, I guess actually it would be a pull. This is a pull door. So they pull the door slowly open enough for a person to slip through before the magic, the anti-magic kicks in and wipes them out.
The door is confirmed. Unlocked.
I send like a mental message to Kamira and I say, I hope that was worth it.
I shrug. I kind of like peek
I don't see you
around.
shrug. I don't see you shrug. I'm still looking through the window with an arrow notched.
I kind of peek through the door. I'm assuming we're kind of like close enough that I can peek in because we have to be like in 30-second distance. So I like peek over to the side to see if there's anything on the other side of the door.
You look inside and you get a view of the grand hallway, and you can see, just make out the offices on the far ends of the room. It's very open in the middle, save for a couple of columns that rise all the way up to the ceiling. And it's dim lighting in here. It's not completely dark, but pretty much the light it's getting is from the amber light outside pouring in through the windows, and so there are portions of the room that are in deep shadow because of the light coming in that way. At the moment,
Looks like it's empty.
it looks clear.
Possibly.
Yep.
I guess we go in.
Okay. Stepping in the same order or a different order than what was specified?
You can keep the order.
Okay. The five of you
Formation. Sorry.
slip in the door and begin walking into the room until you get to the point where Kidan can see you. Everybody make me a perception check as you step into the room.
You still have that see invisibility going on?
It lasts for 1 hour.
Nice.
Could I also make this?
You can, but your perspective is kind of limited. You can at least see them walking out onto the floor of the grand hall. They're kind of walking into the middle of the room, so that they can kind of get a good grasp on everything.
Maybe take it at disadvantage.
Go ahead.
Just maybe to see if anything reacts to their presence.
Yeah, that's basically what you'd be looking for, is like any movement, anything reacting to them. Okay. Seems good for the moment.
Can I lead them towards the admin office?
Okay. You point out to the back right is where the admin offices are typically. As you're doing so, Tameki is looking up. Huh. That's a weird looking chandelier.
Do I remember chandelier?
There are no chandeliers in this room, Priya. And it's
that's
at
not
it's at that moment that crimson lights begin to blink on one at a time all around this chandelier looking structure, and it falls right
Holy shit.
down on top of you guys. Everybody go ahead and make me dexterity saving throws to see if you can avoid getting, well, crushed by the falling thing, whatever it is.
Oh no. That's rather unfortunate. Am I the first to die?
Oh, you won't die from this, but it's not going to feel good.
It will be very painful.
Okay. Peppers, Ember, and Tameki are all going to take this damage as it slams down in the middle of all of you. Bludgeoning damage. Tameki is no longer raging at this moment, so he'll take the full amount of that.
Oh, do I need to roll something?
Yes. Dexterity saving throw to see if you can dodge out of the way of this thing crashing down on you from the ceiling.
No.
Is it the
Nope.
16?
So you'll take 16 points of bludgeoning damage as well. And with a sound not unlike what's being played on Spotify right now, that mechanical kind of buzzing, the arms that were holding this structure up at the ceiling twist and turn until they're pointing at the ground to begin to push itself up. And you all see a rather large construct. Let me make sure that this is the correct size. Yep. Just as a...
Once the object fell, can I attempt to enter the window?
Yeah, you can try to break in. As a spider-like construct begins to rise up, the large portion that was the chandelier bit of it, acting like almost sitting like directly on top of its back, as two bright crimson red eyes where something of a face is turn on. and it unleashes a deep mechanical and guttural roar. That
So cool.
is where we will leave for tonight, and we'll pick back up with whatever the fuck this thing is, and how you deal with it, or more likely how it deals with you.
Oh gosh.
Excellent.
There's a way I can like show the art, but I'll just do this. There's a better view of that.
Ew. Ew. I don't like it. It must die.
Probably doesn't like us either.
I think it looks sick.
I should have mentioned there was a chandelier.
I mean, you did.
I
but
w-
I didn't.
I was
No,
just
I
I was
said-
just
Oh,
waiting for Ember to be like, do I remember there being a chandelier? No, there is no chandelier in this room.
All I said was that it looks like a good vantage point. I
Yeah,
and I
it
only
sure
did
was.
that. Yeah.
you didn't get fucked up by the chandelier spider.
Yeah, I know, but
What was the damage? I feel like I missed it in all the rolls.
16 points of
16.
bludgeoning damage.
Okay, because it says my name on the
Yeah.
damage dice, so I was like, what? I didn't. What?
I may have had you selected for some reason. That's all. Yeah. Good session. Not what I expected the session to be.
I had a dream once.
But we made do.
I had a dream once where I fought something similar to this creature.
Fun.
It was pretty cool.
did it end
I-
well?
I think I won. There was a phase 2 though, but I'm not gonna leak those details.
It
Yeah, I
busts
guess we'll see.
open. A bunch of tiny baby mechanical spiders come out.
I know that I've told some of you about it, but yeah.
Next question.
Hmm.
Did we level up?
Nope.
Killed
Nope.
a bunch of small fry.
Yeah.
Not a small fry though.
You've so I don't know if you've ever played XCOM, but you're nearing the end of just like the normal XCOM soldiers, the normal Advent soldiers from XCOM 2, and you're gonna start getting into the more specialized versions
Oh, fun.
that do fun things.
I'm glad we got to do it a little bit earlier. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Worked out.
We're gonna force him to play.
Ooh.
Lester, he had to go to bed earlier for health reasons.
Yeah. That's okay. That's important.
Yeah. Ugh.